Welcome. So again, this is Hybrid Musicians and my name is Andrew Swaby. Today we're going to do the same thing we did the last time. We're going to warm up, but the only difference is we're going to apply everything that we learned to a song named Yeshua by IBK. Alright, so first we're going to go through the drills. So in the last session we did this drill, right? And I'm going to do it to the tempo of the click. All right, we'll do it for about, 5 minutes. And then I actually want to do another warm-up routine as well. All right, so let's jump right into it. If you don't have your keyboard, please go ahead and get your keyboard set up. I know it's late, but hey, we're hybrid musicians. This is what we do, okay? We do things just a little bit different. All right, so let's do it. Remember, if there is any finger that is feeling just a little bit weak, you should isolate that part, do it over and over until your fingers feel a little bit more confident. Alright? And don't be scared to press the keys. Alright? So, like that. If those were the weak fingers, do that. Alright? What's up, Mario? What's up? Alright. Yes, Chef, we're warming up. We're warming up. Same way. Remember, the idea is not to learn a lot of different warm-ups. The idea is to find one that works. Alright? And once you find one that works and you lock it in, it will do the trick. So that was about 3 minutes. So we can try to do it just a little bit faster. I'm staying true to the click. Again, if you feel like one hand is weak, you should isolate that hand. So for example, if I feel like my left hand is a bit weak, I'm going to isolate my left, alright? And I'm going to analyze where the weakness is and repeat that part. Alright? Now, earlier I said that I wanted to do another warm-up routine. Alright? This warm-up routine is from a book called Hanon. All right, and it's just a series of different exercises. All right. Most people would do it in C, so it would look like this. And you skip moving up. All right, a little bit messy, but let's do that again. So like this. Just go a bit slower so you can see it. So you're always skipping the second note. All right, so and then it's going to become the bass. When you get back down, then the second note becomes, and you skip. All right, now this is going to require a bit of concentration in F sharp, right? Well, we're going to mess up together and get better together. All right, so let's do it. So let's go to F sharp, and we're going to try to do the same approach. So first, your fingers were in the 5-finger position like this. All right, so this time we know that the note that we're missing is the second. So we're going to take this, our ring finger, and we're going to put that on the third, and then continue in the major scale. All right, so the first position is like that, right? And then I know when I'm descending, I'm going to now start on A flat instead, or G sharp instead, right? So and continue in the same diatonic scale. All right, skip. The trick is I'm looking ahead to see where my finger is going to land, and because I was warming up before, all right, it's not too hard for my fingers to adjust to it. So let's do that again. All right, so again. Cool. And then we can do it descending, but hey, nothing is wrong with getting comfortable first before adding. All right, when you're descending, this is the approach. So it would be, and then you skip down. See? So it's the reverse. All right. So again. Hey, I haven't warmed up in a while. This is very vulnerable of me, okay? So just see with me. Cool? So let's do that again. And I want you guys to keep me accountable. We're going to see the benefit of being consistent and actually sticking to what we said that we were going to do, alright? right? Cool. Now, the last time what we did was we then went on to do chords, right? But we're going to switch this up just a bit. We can start with it. All right. So again, let's stay true to the tempo. But this time we're actually going to do some arpeggios. So instead of playing it as block chords like this, we're going to break it up. So yeah. All right, so again, let me do that slow. These are called arpeggios. So an arpeggio is simply taking a chord and breaking it up like that. All right. What's the point in doing that? Well, guess what? If you wanted to do like a flare at the end of the song, like that's simple, right? 5, 1, resolve. When you resolve here, you can go right, and the faster you can do it, the better it is, right? So in order to get to that point, we have to be able to do it both with our left and our right. Is that right? Alright, so let me take my own advice. Alright, when you're doing something and if you're doing it faster than you can do it correctly, it's on you to slow down. Never play something faster than you can play it correctly, okay? So I'm going to slow down. And I'm going to make sure my elbow is actually relaxed. My elbow and my shoulder. Alright, introduce my right. Oh, Chef says, oh, you have been practicing it the same way? That's dope. Yeah, Mario. I hope it's beneficial, alright? Alright, so I can feel my fingers getting a little bit more confident. Alright, so I'm going to take it a step faster. And I'm just going to do this double here to keep in the tempo, right? All right, awesome. The next thing is, because of the song that we're going to be applying this to, right? I want us to actually do some amount of octave work. So what do I mean? I want you to be able to play the scale in octave. Alright, and then you can do it faster. Now, if you realize, I am playing my octaves with just a little swing, right? Like this. So it's a flam. I'm not playing. You can, but because of the feel I'm going for, is like I'm turning my hand, all right? So like that. It's subtle, but it's there, all right? And those are some of the nuance, like the simple things that we use to create like our feel, our sound, all right? It's the simple things, all right? And now I'm working the sustain pedal as well. This is me without it. Without the sustain pedal, and this is me with it. And I'm not holding it down for the entire thing. There are some points that I'm just opening and closing. All right, I'm not keeping it down for the whole thing. I'm opening and closing. All right. Of course, anything you do with your right, you want to practice doing it with your left as well. And it's okay. I'm doing it in real time with you, all right? So if you don't get it right the first time, you try, and you try again, all right? And with this, again, you want your elbow to be relaxed. You want your wrist to be relaxed as well. All right. I have a challenge for you guys. All right, ready? Can you do the scale and do the arpeggio in your left? So. And do the scale in your right. This is the first time I'm going to try this. Alright, but alright, let's slow it down, alright? Alright, that was a mess. So let's do it again. Alright. Ba. I'm trying to stay true to the tempo. I don't think that's what I'm going for. I was trying to do that and do the scale. All right. Who thinks that they can do it? Let me know in the chat. You think you can do this? And then do the scale in your right using octaves. All right, so to the tempo it would be. I'm sure I can probably do it slow. Again. All right. So I think I'm warmed up just a little bit. All right. So let's get into it. So this song is Yeshua by IBK. It goes and then holy, holy. Holy is his name. Yesterday, today. You guys know this? And then all right, so the experiment, let's get this camera back. The experiment that I want us to do with it is to do some amount of arpeggios with the left, right? So we teased it just a little bit in the last session, but so what if we did our what if we did, one second. What if we did, so what if we did the arpeggios like that in the left, right? So that it creates a full what if we do the arpeggios like that in the left hand, so it creates like a more full sound, especially if you're just playing by yourself. So I'm going to do it like this. So so this is going to be my pedal note, and I'm going to go ba di da di do di da di do di da di do. All right, and I'll do that with the octaves in the right. All right, so just sounds a little bit more interesting to me. What do you think? What do you think? If instead of just doing right, I'm proposing that we can do right. all together. Like that. I just think it sounds full, all right? And then it goes, holy, holy is the Lord. I guess here you can decide what you do. And then to the 4. To the 2. And then to the 3. Minor 3rd. All right? So again. On the 4, I'm playing B major 7th, all right, because of this note here. So I have B and I have F sharp, and then I also have A sharp, all right. But to make it sound a bit fancy, we're going to roll in like this, all right. And I'm keeping it simple, nothing complex, all right. In this song though, they did a lot of pentatonic stuff. So for example, once the intro is done, so I think it goes, there's like a scale, it goes, so let's do that again. So something like that, all right? And then they're going to use a walk down, and there's a lot of, all right. So what that is simply using 2 notes together. So for example, this, all right. All right. And that's pretty much the whole song. So it starts on the 6th, all right, and it goes to the 4, then goes to the 2, and then it goes to the 3, and that's the whole first part. And the second part is Yeshua. It starts on the 1 to the 5, right? And it goes to the 3, and then it goes to the 4, and then right. So 6. All right. Now, if you realize I did it with the number system. So if, let's say, they were supposed to sing in a different key, I would be able to find my way around. All right. All right. Someone in the chat, tell me a key that I should try this in. Any key. I'll take the first key that I see. Let's go ahead and write in the chat the first key that I should try to put this in. All right. No takers? All right, I'm just going to make the executive decision then, and I'm going to take, so right now we're in F sharp. I'm going to do B. All right. Why? One thing I've realized is sometimes when singers are not able to sing in the original key, sometimes if you go to the 4th of that key and have that be the 1, or if you go to the 5th of that key and have that be the 1, sometimes it gives them a better range to sing in, right? I don't know the exact science of it, but it works like 80% of the time. All right, so you can try that if you're someone who is always trying to, help a singer to find the best key for them. All right, so it would be Yeshua, then to the 3. And after this would be the 3, right? And remember that we're in the key of B. So now we need to go to the 6. Okay? So again. And then go back to the 6. All right? And then it would be to the 4. Already I'm thinking about where the 2 is because I know that was the next move. And then to the 3. Alright, that's a simple version. Alright, that's a simple way to do it. And then you practice in that key over and over. But hey, we're going to stick to our plan and we're going to stick to F sharp. Alright, so again, we did the warm-up where is the Hanon, right? And we're doing that in F sharp. Cool. So if you did not know how to do that, that's your homework. And then the arpeggios. All right. And the reason we do that is because you can do runs and it sounds like scales. So for example, if I was Yeshua, you are the I am that I can do the arpeggio on E flat minor on that. So right, so see, it works perfectly fine. You can do it when you're ending the song, you can do it in the middle, whatever you choose. Another trick is to add some spice to it. All of the black keys, when you're playing in F sharp, all these black keys would make up your pentatonic scale. All right, all of them. So if you just slide your hands on the black keys like that, you get this sound, right? But if you do this with your fingers, you drop it on here and pull it just like that, you get a better sounding effects. Check this out. Yeah. And if you simply just work the scale, the pentatonic scale, which they did a lot in this song. You can get a vibe from it too. So let's say you go to the 2. Alright, yeah. So again. And then back here. Alright, so again. Like that. Alright, so hey, that is where we're going to pack it up for tonight's practice session. Alright, we'll see you in the next one, but always remember, it's not becoming the best in a day, but it's becoming better, just a little bit better every time you play. And tonight we got better with doing the Hanon movement, right? We got better with doing the arpeggiated kind of feel. We got better with just adding more confidence to our fingers. In the next practice session, we'll take it just a bit further. I feel like I'm going to hang out in F sharp for just the rest of this week. So maybe tomorrow, I don't know, I'll go live again for a half an hour or something like that, and we'll practice. All right. So again, if you learned anything from this video, please go ahead, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it if you think you know someone who would like to follow along and come along and just get better together. All right. It's a lot of rust that I'm shaking off, so hey, I think there is a lot of musicians, for example myself, who works all day, and then there are a lot of other things that you have to do, and practicing may be something that's not done as much, or maybe you're discouraged, or you feel like you're just stuck, but the truth is you can't move further than where you were if you're backtracking or backpedaling every time, or just not practicing. And I feel like that's where I was at one point, and this is me actively doing something to get over that hump and to step into a new level, a new phase. So hey, if you're about it, let's do it. All right. No talking, more actions. All right, let's go. We'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.